Hello guys, welcome back to another video. As you'll have seen by the title, I'm going to be doing some Christmas cupcakes because we're on the countdown to Christmas, and I'm doing a little series on my channel where I'm sort of doing a Christmas countdown until Christmas Day of Christmas themed videos. How many times can I say Christmas in one video? Anyway, so I'm thinking of doing some Christmas cupcakes. No. So I'm going to be doing some chocolate cupcakes with some festive sprinkles all on the top, and yeah, I will show you how I make them. At Christmas time, baking is my favourite thing to do, so I thought I would do quite a few videos on baking, and this is the first one. I'm doing the cupcakes, and then I've also got a biscuit kit from Marks and Spencer's that I'm going to be doing in another video, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, let's get on with the cupcakes. So for the cupcake cases, I'm using these ones I got from Asda. They're Christmas themed, of course, and in them you just get the plain red ones, which are really sweet, and also these little Merry Christmas ones, which are also really lovely and festive. I'm going to use a mixture of both just because I think sometimes variety is always the best. So for the mixture, I'm doing a 4-ounce mixture, which is roughly 100 grams, so it just means 4 ounces of flour, butter and sugar, and then 2 eggs, a teaspoon of baking powder and cocoa powder. Yeah, I'll show you what else to add to it because I do always end up going astray from the recipe and just adding my own things to try and make it better. So I will show you that if I do that this time. 3 ounces of self-raising flour and 1 ounce of cocoa powder. In grams is about 80-20 in ratio. I'm then just going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. I've then got 4 ounces of caster sugar, which I do also sieve just to make it easier to combine, and then simply mix it until it goes through the sieve. Almost finished, and just like that you have a perfect smooth flour mixture. Next I'm going to add 3 ounces of marge or flora or butter, whatever you want, and then I'm going to add 1 ounce of coconut oil. Okay, and then in this dish here I've got my melted coconut oil. I do this because I find it adds a more chocolatey richness to the cake. Crack 2 eggs in. 1, 2. And then I forgot to mention that I also like to add in a little bit of sea salt because it brings out the flavour of the chocolate. So now I'm going to whisk this all together and then come back and put them in the cases with you. And here is the mixture, all smooth and glossy. Now let's put it into the cases. So I'm now going to put these in the oven for about 20 minutes. Keep an eye on them, check them at 15, but they normally take 20 in my oven, so I'm going to put them in now. Okay, so while the cakes are baking, I just wanted to show you the sprinkles that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using these, like a mixture of Christmas sprinkles. I'm thinking of doing like a chocolate butter icing on the top and it being really chocolatey cupcakes. I did just also on that note, I wanted to say that I used cacao powder in my cakes, and I'm going to use it in the icing because it adds like a really nice richness, and for any of you that love dark chocolate, if you're like me, then cacao powder is the way to go in your cupcakes because it makes them so dark and rich, and I can't wait for a cupcake. Anyway, I'm going to use these on top. I might do butter icing, we'll see what the mood takes us, but yeah, I wanted to show you that. making the cakes, and I think they turned out really well. The butter icing is so stressful though, it just gets everywhere and is so messy, but they do look really effective, so I'm glad I did them. Anyway, that is the end of the video. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Bye guys.